Recently, we had the artist Shaggy on the deck. Not that guy, this guy. This show was a bit different than normal, so I thought we would take a look behind the curtain and see what made it all tick. Here on offstage right, we can see the JBL distribution rack for the SRX 910 LA cabs that's flown on this side. And then you see my workbox here with gaffer's tape, electronics tools, adapters, the normal workbox things. And now for what's different, we have our friends from Mid-America Sound here supplying some additional lighting, a video wall, and also an L-Acoustics monitor rig. And if we turn around, we can see a whole lot of cases back here. Let's go back and take a look at the other side of the Mid-America AC world. Workbox and a comfy chair back here as well. Never a bad idea. Of course, with the video wall in play, we're going to find a video world back here as well. So let's go ahead and hop up on stage and take a look at things up there. Haze, then a very bright floor package, and then a pan up to the truss, and more fixtures. The very thin video wall is hanging on the most upstage points. Here you can see the L-Acoustic monitor rig, and we can also get a look at the drums. The fine folks at Jonas Productions were our backline supplier. Let's take a look at the drum mics. We can see the venerable Shure SM81 mics being used as both an underhead as well as a couple overheads here. The underhead can be a good way to mic a ride cymbal, for example. I know everyone's always interested in what kick mics are being used, and the outer kick mic is an Audix D6. I can't tell what they're using for the kick-in mic, so if you can tell what this is, comment below and let us know. A look at the bass player's rig here. Let's focus some more on monitors. Take a look at the L-Acoustic side fills here. The boxes with the green X's are our JBL SRX 906s, which we're using as our front fills. The wedges are L-Acoustics. And let's work our way over and look at Monitor World. The first thing we come to is an analog snake. The mics and DIs all land here. And you can see a monitor side output. And then over here is a front of house side output. Let's move on around and look at the monitor console and RF world. A Digico Quantum here in Monitor World, which also came from Mass as part of the monitor rig. And then a lot of things going on in RF World, which that includes mics and in-ear monitors. And for all these RF racks, there's antenna distribution too. No antenna farm here. Quick look at the Monitor World distro here at the bottom. Let's take a look at the downstage. Of course, the front of house PA hang, and then a lot of fixtures here as well. Before moving on back to front of house, here's a look at the stage from the pit. The pit is a standing room only option, hopefully not a mosh pit. Alright, it's time to get a look at front of house. The lighting console is a Grand MA, no surprise. And then for audio at front of house, the show was mixed on an Avid S6L. A Mackie shout box, the original. Front of house processing with the Lakes here. We've got both the Avid and the Wing connected to the switcher. But the Wing was only used for system test, listening, and smart. You always want to make sure that your ears back up what the data tells you. This is the JBL Performance software, which lets us monitor what the JBL SRX900 rig is doing during the show, in real time. When you put all these pieces together, with the talent on stage, you get a show. I'll leave links for some of the equipment that we've looked at in the video in the text below. If you like this kind of behind-the-scenes video, let me know in the comments section. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.